Hello Opals users. In this tutorial, part 1 of 2, I would like to show you how to install the offline circulation module in Opals. The offline circulation module is used if there are internet connectivity issues either at your end or our end and you would like to continue circulating. The offline circ app will allow you to do loans, returns, renewals, and reservations offline, and then you can simply upload these when you're back online. Before I continue, I'd like to mention that if you would like tech support, please call 877-331-1022 and ask for tech support. If you'd like to email us, it will be support@opalsinfo.net. Okay. The first thing I'd like to show you is where to go, and I'm going to highlight it here. You're going to want to go to help.opalsinfo.net, right here, help.opalsinfo.net. Okay, once you're there, go to Tutorials, the Offline Circulation Module, okay, and here you go. Oops, sorry about that. And here's the module. The first thing I'd like to point out in the module instructions is the print-friendly option. I highly recommend you print out in PDF or however you like when it comes up to have the instructions next to you when you're either following the installation of the offline circ or later when you're running through actual loans and returns. I would also like to mention that once you start and you implement the offline and you have it installed, I would recommend practicing with, when you're still online, but use it anyway using yourselves or some test student or something like that just to get used to the app so you don't have to learn all that on the day of an outage. Okay, the first thing you'll do after you print out the print friendly is you'll go down here and you'll click this get this very important file here. Now that very important file is what you'll use. This is the first portion of the setting up of the offline circ. So you'll click this, and once you click that, you'll be asked if you'd like to put it on your desktop. So I just clicked it, and it's asking where I would like to put it. I'm going to choose the desktop, but I'd like to mention that if you're not allowed to save things on your desktop, you can put it on a disk, a thumb drive, or some external device. You can put it in a folder if you're allowed to put things in folders, or perhaps you could ask your IT department or some computer help in your library to allow you to save to the desktop. Once you've put it on your desktop, hopefully you can put it on your desktop, you'll see this icon, Opals Offline. Double click this, and when it opens, you'll have to put some settings in. I've already installed it at my Opals Elementary School library so you can see immediately what it looks like. I am now going to go to Settings. Yours won't have a library name up here until you go to Settings. Go to Settings. And this time I'm just going to change it to a different library so you can see what will happen. So I'm changing it to my middle school library, and I'm going to click OK. Now you'll see I'm already at the middle school library. I should also mention that when you put in the URL of your library, your Opals site, only go to the .net at the end. You don't want to put anything else further beyond that from your URL, and this is also explained in the instructions. By the way, I am using a Windows machine. You can use a Mac, and there's instructions for that. There's instructions for Windows. At this point, Chromebooks do not work with Java, so we are working on another offline circ that will work with your Chromebook, and that should be out soon. Okay, so once again, I'll just step back a bit. You're going to get this important file, save it to your desktop if you can, or some external device, and then put it on your desktop or a folder. Once it's there, you will see, I'm going to just get out of here and get out of Settings. You'll see I'm beginning to show you where the user barcode and the item will go. That will be in part 2 of the offline circ module. Your first part, again, to repeat myself, click Setting. Put in your URL for Opals only up to .NET. And I'll show you again. I'm just going to go flip back to the elementary, and I'm going to click OK as though I'm doing this for the first time. As soon as I click OK, it'll be a second. There it is. There's my elementary school library, and I've successfully installed the Opals offline circulation module. Once again, if you need help, 877-331-1022 and ask for tech support, or email support@opalsinfo.net. There will be a part 2 of this series of the offline circ showing how to do loans, returns, etc. Thank you.